For the past year, I have been training Frightful how to do falconry. Chickenry. Anyway, and today we're going to put her through a whole bunch of tests to see if she's actually learned anything. But before we do that, I'm going to explain a little bit what falconry is and how I trained her. So let's fly right in. A couple years ago, I got into falconry, which is the art of taming wild hawks and hunting with them. And I thought that was really cool. I was like, I wish I could do that. But it turns out that you have to be 16 to do it, and I wasn't quite old enough then. So then I thought, well, what if I can do it with my chickens? So I started making equipment for them and training them. And about a year later, here we are. At first it started out as just bonding with the chicken and being able to get them to trust me so that we could actually do stuff. And once I had them pretty tame and everything, and they were willing to sit on my hand like this, she doesn't want to fly off, she's really nice. And by the way, this is Frightful. But once I got to that point, then I started training them how to hop on and off my hand. And then started working on getting them to come to me when I called, and a whole bunch of fun things like that, which we'll be showing a little bit later in the video. But anyway, what I found is that the best thing to use for training chickens is oatmeal. And at least my chicken, Frightful, really likes oatmeal. So I used that to my advantage of using oatmeal to train her, and that worked out really well. So if you want to train your own chicken, definitely use oatmeal. Oh, and by the way, if you want to see a video on how to actually train your own chicken to do this, then comment below. Test number 1, hopping on and off my hands. There are 2 methods to doing this. One is putting your hand up against their keel bone very lightly so that they hop on your hand. The other is putting your hand up against the back of their feet, which makes them want to hop on. And then for getting off, you do the exact same thing. So if this is the perch, keel bone, or the back of the legs. And it works pretty well. Second is casting. In falconry, when you cast off your bird of prey, it's so that they can go hunt. So, naturally, I was like, I want my chicken to be able to cast too. So, just basically, you just take your hand up and throw up, and then the chicken flies up in the air and comes down. And yes, Frightful can fly. I know that a lot of people think that chickens can't fly. That's just absolutely a total myth, and do not believe it. She can fly. I'm not kidding. Next thing was getting Frightful to come to me when I called. This one was kind of hard because since chickens spend most of their time on the ground, they kind of just want to do their own thing. But I eventually found that if you have a little bottle of oatmeal and you shake it, and once they know what that shake means, then Frightful's like, oh, I want the oatmeal, and then she'll come. So, as you'll see, she comes when you shake the oatmeal. And last but not least, if you have a really shy hawk in falconry, then you will want to have a hood to put it on so it doesn't get scared. So, I've been making hoods since I started doing this chickenry. And so I've been making hoods for my chickens, and so that's one thing that was kind of hard for Frightful because she doesn't necessarily enjoy being hooded as much, but over time we eventually worked it out, and she gets a reward of oatmeal if she does it, and as you'll see, now she's pretty good at it. And since falconry is hunting with wild hawks, chickenry should at least have some hunting in it. But since chickens aren't necessarily predatory birds, I haven't quite figured that out. So I'm still working on that. I don't know whether it be insects or something, since that's more what they would actually eat. Yes, I know what I was saying about chickens not hunting, but I was literally just getting the thumbnail for my video when Frightful started doing this. She's literally hunting snails. And I'd been talking about how I'd have to train her to hunt snails. And here she is, doing it all by herself. It's kind of funny if you think about it.